Good morning. It's about 5:15 a.m. and I had some good sleep last night, guys. Again, I'm really excited. I'm catching on to things. Uh, if you wonder why I'm like wrapped up like this in a jacket and it's a summer scarf, but it's chilly this morning in my house. I do still have my pajamas on. If you could see my pajamas, my sloth pajamas that say, I'll get over it. I just have to be dramatic first. So that is me. Um, well, not all the time now. I'm pretty chilled out now. Okay, I'm going to go over. I didn't get to bring the video last night. I'm sorry. I hope this can be in real form so that it won't be so long. But I will bring you the video of a perfect moment. There we go. Okay. I'm in bed, so you can see I have my hat on because I do need to wash my hair today. It's not like my head doesn't get dirty, but I just get, my oils around. I did do that this morning, but, and I don't always do that at this point of the morning, but my skin felt a little thirsty, so I put it on. But you guys know what I use. So anyway, okay. I'm going to go over my daily routine because I've had a couple of people ask me what I do every morning to get ready and to get on with my day. So I'm going to let you know right now, right here, right now. Okay, first, and then I'll bring you the video on evil number 3 in our food system and under cleaning up your eating and in the Rafa Wellness Life Plan. Okay, I'm going to use my little readers, although my vision's improved by 100% and I don't need a prescription anymore. But I do not have much light in here this morning, so also my lamp is over on the floor still because of the tornadoes outbreaks a couple weeks ago. So anyway, okay, let me get through this. And I am Thursday. So, okay, what I do when I wake up, it depends on when I go to bed. Last night I stayed up and watched a movie with my daughter. It was really good. And we didn't get finished until 11:30 because you guys could tell if you watched me. I went on my walk really late in the evening because I worked and worked yesterday packing, and I got like 30 boxes packed in the garage waiting, and wardrobes, my whole closet's just about cleaned out. I listed tons of things on Marketplace that were selling furniture items and things. I cleaned. I did 8 loads of laundry. I just was Spitfire or ball of energy yesterday, and I got it done, and Mia helped me some, and we reorganized some things so we could pack them, and we also took down everything on the walls and got the nails out. Just a tremendous amount of stuff. So we went on our walk late, and I did write my thoughts down for that video to bring you. However, I did promise her a movie, and it was late when we got back about 8:30 because we ran into some neighbors, and we walked to the pond, which is a couple miles. So also, if you guys are wondering like why I'm always wearing white and khaki, it's because I'm obsessed with this worship group called the Healing Project Music. They're on YouTube, and I've tried to put them on my stories and stuff, but they're not on Facebook yet, I guess because they're kind of relatively new. Okay, let's go over this. Okay, number 1, which I wake up and usually it's between 3 and 4. This morning I woke up at 3, right at 3, went to the kitchen and got a couple pieces of watermelon because I was really thirsty, but I wasn't ready to wake up yet. I was still really kind of tired. Sometimes I wake up at 3 and I'm raring to go. This time, no. And I don't know if you can tell, I have an empty space next to me. My husband is not here this morning. He will be back later today, this afternoon, or early evening. So Mia did sleep in here last night, but when I woke up, so 3, I got up, I got a couple pieces of watermelon because I was thirsty, and I always keep water in my hydrogen bottle beside my bed. I have it plugged into charge at night. I then, I wasn't ready to wake up. I was still kind of sleepy. So I've been trying to really push hard to get 6 hours of sleep. And my sleep topic is topic 4. So I will get into that and some free tweaks on how to improve your sleep and a couple of supplements. And so, okay. So when I wake up, so this morning what happened was I went back to sleep after 3, and I didn't wake up till 5 a.m. And that is like unheard of for me. So I was so very, very excited. And, y'all have no idea. I'm just excited. So for me, I'm training my body because I was one before. I had that ADHD personality, and I was kind of manic bipolar, and I'm not anymore. I just have a lot of energy. I've already taken, I'll get into that in a minute. But anyway, I'm going to just hydrogenate this again. I'm thirsty. I'm going to take a quick sip. And I have some things to take. And then I have my gum. Like, I'm always chewing my gum, right? I have a couple things I want to do. So, first. So, this morning, I'm going to say I woke up at 5, okay? So, I go, I already have my water sitting here. I always get it. After I take my supplements at night, I have a full water in my hydrogen. I do plug this in the chart. Right now it's hydrogenating my water. It's putting oxygen in there to make it H2O2. See my video on hydration. And it was part A of topic 1, clean up your water. So do that. After I hydrogenate my water, and it takes about 1.5 minutes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But you can see the oxygen filling that up. That's what you want to be drinking all day long. And I get it out of my water filtration system. I've already told you in this video, it's definitely not real, and I'm sorry. But I have had a couple people, 2 or 3 people ask me about what I do every morning. I'm very ritualistic about it, and I'm not a religious person, but I'm ritualistic, and I have a relationship with Jesus Christ, and that's the most important thing. I'm not into this denomination, that denomination. Yeah, I grew up a denomination, strict one, but I think that your relationship with Jesus is the most important thing. So, okay, so this is hydrogenating. It's getting ready to beep. So what I do first is, after this beeps, I take my first round of supplements. And my glasses back on because I wrote it smaller because I'm right in the back of this book of the Rapha Healing Life, because I'm writing a book, y'all. So before scratch that. I don't take my first supplements yet. Before I ever get out of bed in the morning, I grab this, which I keep in my nightstand, the top drawer. My Baja Gold mineral sea salt, which is on my Amazon link. This says it has 300 plus servings. and it goes a long way. It lasts a very long time. I fill up my little glass container with my salt and pepper in my kitchen. I have a little container in my purse that I have with me when, for the rare occasion we go out to eat, because you know it's hard to eat healthy out, and the seed oils are a big issue. So I take a little pinch of this like this. It's probably about, it could be about 1/8 of a teaspoon, because I believe the bag says something about 1/8 of a teaspoon, if I'm not mistaken, because that's what I used to do. And you know, one of the guys I love, Gary Brecka, he says, you know, drinking, and now what he does a little bit of water. It has to be a tiny bit warmish, and he'll do warmish water, and then he'll stir in his, I guess, 1/8 of a teaspoon. I've never heard him say exactly how much, but the bag recommends that. And then I do like Barbara O'Neill, and instead of drinking the salt water, now he'll tell you that you'll never have a migraine again. Unfortunately, that's not my case, just because I have a structural issue. Which, speaking of, I do have tension here this morning, and I usually wake up with it, even though I've changed my posture, even when sleeping, and I'm getting this chiropractic. This is my peppermint oil that I love so very much. It's strong, so you only need a little bit, and it'll make me a little cooler too, because it starts, you know, not to burn, but you know, just like that peppermint, spearmint kind of thing. It actually does relax it. And then I also have my magnesium cream. I've told you guys about that. That's also on my store. And a lot of times I'll just put that on my forehead if I'm having any pressure or pain issue. And I'll do that. I mean, this is what I do when I get up. This is exactly what I do. And I'm in the dark, because my husband's still sleeping at this point, and the rest of the magnesium absorbs really well through your skin. And your skin is the largest organ on your body, and therefore it absorbs. So you need to see clean up your water, part B, for that kind of thing too, guys. So I do my sea salt water. I put my 1/8 of a teaspoon in the back of my tongue. So then when I start to drink my water, the salt taste is gone in 2 gulps. And then I drink the whole water, whole glass of water. I then go to the kitchen and fill up and get another glass of water from my reverse osmosis system. Squeeze fresh lemon in it. I cut a fresh lemon, and I use it all day long. So I do that. Then I take my first round of supplements with that second glass of water. I do that. I then go fill up my next glass, my third glass. See, I'm telling y'all, I get like at least 3 liters of water in a day, and you stay hydrated, which is key. So I do that. So I've got my third glass of water. I want to say, is this my third or my fourth? I think that's my third, maybe. Okay, so when I get my third glass of water, it's really for my second round of supplements, because there's just so many that I take, which I'm going to start weaning off of some, because my diet is just so nutrient rich. I don't really need everything. And, you know, I take some stuff with some trace minerals, but you really don't need it with the mineral sea salt, because it's 92 minerals of actual ocean water, which has the magnesium, zinc, and selenium, and all these, you know, the little bit of chloride and sodium, potassium, all these things that you need, your cells need to function on a daily basis, and a minute by, or second to second, millisecond basis. Okay, so got my third water, and I do have another couple of supplements to take. And I do that. And I'll do that as I'm talking. I hope I don't bug you guys. But I'm ritualistic. I have to do it. So what I do, so that's my third glass here. And then I've already talked about it. Good. Okay. So then what I do while I'm waiting to take my second round, because I'll wait 10 to 15 minutes between my first round and second round. I do go ahead and hydrate my water, and I wait. But what I do is go to my Bible app, because I want to be spiritually fed. So I read the verse of the day, and then I'll read or have it read to me the book that I'm in at the moment. Excuse me. I have my music on. That's another part of my ritual. But right now I'm in Isaiah, and I've been there for a while. It is a longer book, but it's some good stuff, end time stuff going on. The justice occurring. It's just kind of cool right now to compare it. And after that, God gave me the word when we were down looking at homes, and when we were, I think the day we made the offer to purchase on the house, one house, and then the next day we changed our mind before we were under contract. So anyway, he gave me the word to listen to Isaiah. And then after this, I'm going to go do the great prophet of Jeremiah. And I've studied Revelation, eschatology, and the study of end times, which was fascinating. And I did it under the pastor Greg Laurie. He's very, very well known. And then Pastor Skip from Calvary Church. I did both of them. They simultaneously did like a 6-month study on eschatology. Yeah, I never heard of that word before growing up the way I did, and nobody talked about hell that much, because Revelation is too scary. It's not. It's enlightening and it's exciting. And the book itself, Jesus says that you receive a blessing, a special blessing, if you read that book. So read it. It's not scary. Not if you know Jesus as your Savior. If you don't, read it and then repent and then know him as your Savior. Okay, next. After I do that, I'll put on my worship music, which I have on in the background now, which is what I've said, the Healing Project music. I was doing this theme because my husband had made me a little studio background. He did, my Rotho Wellness Live hashtag, and he had put it on a Zoom background, so that's how I was supposed to be recording all of these videos, but it didn't work right. I do have the background, but it's not recording right on my phone. I'd have to use his, and it's not practical for me to be able to use his phone. So anyway, so after I read some, scriptures, take my second round of supplements, which is what I'm doing right now. Next, I then go fill up my 4th glass of water, squeeze more lemon. And like I said, you guys, if you're worried about lemon and the enamel on your teeth, which I don't have to worry about that, but you'd have to watch my history and physical to see, get a straw, or as Dr. Berg says, who I love, Eric Berg, he'll say do the whole lemon in 1 glass in the morning. I just choose to keep my body alkaline all day long, and I talk about that in the hydration video and why that's so important. Cancer fighting, other reasons. Nothing grows in an alkaline body. Disease processes can't. So then, okay, I do start research. Usually just things, according to what I feel like, I need to look up this, I need to know more about this, or something I want to bring to you guys. I may go and look up a couple studies or statistics just to have to go along with my thoughts that I end up writing out later in the day. So then I usually by then hang on. I usually by then my husband's waking up, and so it's like sometimes he gets up as early as 5 now, and he's always been an 8:30 a.m. sleeper, a 9-hour sleeper, but or no more than that. But anyway, he's not requiring as much with the supplementation we're taking. It gives you more energy, and then we get good quality sleep. So then he's usually waking up by this point after I've done my scripture reading and prayed and put my worship music on. Usually he wakes up and then I talk his ear off just like I'm doing you now for an hour. About 6:30 to 7, I get up to go to the kitchen to get my by then my 4th glass of water, and I do not have coffee and I only have organic, and I use goat milk and a little bit of Tazo black tea, and that does have a teeny bit of sugar, which we'll talk about later, and just a little. I just have a tiny bit, but the black tea is good for you, and I'll do that. And if I have a migraine active, which I don't have an active one now, I'm just tight right here. Therefore, that's why I put on the peppermint oil and a little bit of magnesium to try to just prevent it. But I'm doing really well with my chiropractor. But anyway, I'll get him coffee. And yes, we use organic. Then we talk more. And then about 8 o'clock, his phone starts blowing up by that point. And then he'll go up stairs, which is where his office is. And then I'll either go, I'll then either go and make breakfast for us. And you guys have seen me post our breakfast. Or I will go without breakfast and do intermittent fasting, which I'll get to more into when I do my cancer series after this one. Either that or I may bring clean up your kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room first, then start on my cancer one, I think. But I know a lot of you do suffer with cancer or have loved ones suffering. Everybody knows someone with it. It's a horrible thing. Okay, now, okay, my routine. So by that time when my husband goes upstairs to work, I go and get my 5th glass of water, do my little lemon juice, hydrogenate it, by pushing my button, and that would be my 5th glass. And then if I haven't turned my worship on already, I will usually turn on some Elevation Church music, good music, Carrie Job, stuff like that, and so it just really kind of revs me up. And then I do my I say it's the most important thing of it. It's not the most important thing. Being spiritually good is the most important. But if I could have one item in a deserted area, whether it was Greenland with ice, or on a deserted island, or in the middle of the desert, or in the middle of a black hole under the ground, I have to have my red light therapy. And yes, that is the item that I paid the most for therapy. And I know it's $1,500, But if you follow this protocol, you know, I do talk about him because I love him and I do follow his protocol. I just do it for a good price. I my red light is $1,500. His is over $100,000, y'all. So that might be a reason that keeps me from opening a holistic medicine, wellness, and nutrition practice once I am triple certified, because of the cost, especially since I'll be in the Sunset Beach area, which would be a great place for it. The overhead costs would be astronomical, and for me to get a very good red light bed like that, it would cost that much money, and then the other therapies I would use. So that's why I may just keep it online, offer my information and knowledge for free, link you to the products I use because it benefits me as well. I get discounts on them as well. And then I told you I get a tiny percentage of commission, about 2%, sometimes 4%. So on a $20 item, that's what, 40 to 80 cents. So it's not anything that's making me money. It's linked to my husband's business account because I'm still on disability till I can be reliable enough. And I have 3 severe bone conditions that I won't know whether or not they're reversed or under control really well until December. So I do want off disability and I'm doing really well, but no doctor would write that I'm okay to work right now. At this point, I'm not reliable enough. But I can come on here and do a video when I feel like it. But anyway, that is what I did next. I get on my red light therapy. I have talked about that. That is one thing. I say supplementation, just wait on. It's topic 8. Red light therapy is going to be topic 7 in this series. And that's something you can jump into now. I say supplementation needs to be after you've cleaned up your water, you've cleaned up your food, you've cleaned up your, or you've detoxed, you're sleeping better, you are oxygenating your body. Then and there is when we're gonna get into my red light therapy, and then there's another therapy that we're getting ready to buy, that we're recommending. That is pretty cheap. I'm excited. Putting my gum in because I haven't gotten through my routine today yet. And I will finish that up. I'm almost done. Okay. So I do my red light therapy. Oh, and I also mentioned to a couple people, friends who are wanting to buy it. My mom has already gotten hers, and she's hooked. I'll talk to you more about how long to do it, how often, you know, when it was started, why it's so big now. You can get cheaper ways to do it, but I highly recommend what I have. And then that if you have an HSA account and aren't on disability and have crappy insurance, government insurance like I do, my husband has an HSA, health savings account, and he bought ours with it. And then also I think they have some financing plans as well, but with my coupon it's around $1,300. So I just highly recommend it. There's a link under my about section, under my Amazon link. So okay, after I do my red light therapy, which I do longer than, you know, Gary Brecka even suggests doing, if you do it every day. I don't miss a day. I don't. Okay. Then I do my shower real quick, and I already told you kind of how I did that. Then I get dressed. I shampoo when I need to. I do toxic-free soap. I do aluminum-free deodorant. I do 2 to more supplements. I'll talk about that later. One's a detox, and 2 more I'll tell you about. And then I often go for a walk for 1 to 3 miles. And then I will go later on when my daughter gets home or in the evening for grounding. And then I And that's it. And then my day started, and that's all by around, at 9:30. Okay, bye.